am just hanging out here at a table of a couple of ragamuffins, I'm not gonna lie. These are my friends, my old roommates from university. My husband's right over there. I got my sister-in-law, my friend Stacy. What a delight! Now, I don't know about y'all, but, well, you do know me. So when I'm walking around a food festival, I get a little thirsty. So I must simply ask, what are y'all drinking right now?
Yes.
Oh, this is from Sonia Station.
Sonia Station?
Yeah, bubble tea.
Bubble tea, Sonia Station. I guess I gotta go over here. Let's go see what's going on. I'm feeling something sweet is happening. Hey, Sonia, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling very good, and I'm feeling a little thirsty, a little parched.
In the mood for an ice cold drink?
Yes, definitely.
Good, perfect, because that's what I brought.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so what are we making?
So we are making a beverage that is hails from Taiwan, but loved by everyone world over.
Yeah.
It is the iconic brown sugar bubble tea.
Oh, yes. Okay. I'm seeing everybody right now sip one, and it looks absolutely amazing.
Let's get ours going.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
So to make the dough for the little pearls, we want to start with some brown sugar, of course.
So we're going to be actually making those tapioca pearls.
That's right. You can buy it, but those have a lot of additives and things like that. So I like to make it at home.
This feels like something I would have loved to do. I mean, currently, but also, like as a 12-year-old, this would have been my whole vibe.
Yeah, like as a kindergartner, this would be like a dream come true.
1,000%. Okay.
Okay, so we've added some water, and then this is some cocoa powder, which might throw you off a bit, but you actually don't taste it in the pearls. We add it in for a little deeper color.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, and then the last thing we want to add is just a couple spoons of this tapioca starch. Not all of it yet.
Nice.
We're just going to start with almost like a starter dough.
Yeah.
And get this over the stove and cook it until it starts to pull together into a gelatinous kind of a mass.
Kind of gloopy, right?
Very gloopy. You want like thick goop like this.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Like, don't proceed until you get
you get into like very interesting slimy. I love this.
Exactly.
So it's like when I'm making like a lemon meringue pie. You do like a cornstarch mixture that you cook up until it starts to seize together.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what happens. That starch is ballooning out.
Yeah, and it happens really fast. So I always say like stay close to the stove because 1 second it's liquid, and then the next second it's like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we add the rest of the tapioca starch at this point.
Okay.
And the reason why we want to incorporate the starch in two separate additions is because starches, they kind of look weird and crazy when you try to mix it with liquid.
Yeah.
Especially if there's a lot of starch to water ratio like here.
Yeah.
Or if you're adding a lot all at once. And what happens is you actually kind of end up getting a blob that's called an oobleck.
Yes, I loved doing this as a kid. Again, that cornstarch and water mixture that's like not a liquid.
And not a solid.
Not a solid.
And kind of like puddles out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't want that because a boba dough does not make.
No, that is not what we want. Okay,
we don't
so
want that. So
mix
what
this
we
up.
want, so what we're going for is kind of a shaggy dough like this.
Okay.
And then once you mix it all up, you can then turn it onto a cutting board or a clean surface and just roll it. And you roll it until you get a nice smooth dough.
Okay.
Very similar to Play-Doh. So again, we can bring the child out in us.
I was going to say, this is throwing me back into my past, and it feels really nice.
Yeah, it is, right? And it's like you want a dough that's not too tacky as well, and then you're ready to go. And you roll it into a thin sheet like this, and then just start cutting them into little cubes, essentially. Which we are then going to cut, we're going to roll into balls.
I was going to say, because could you, in theory, leave them as cubes? But no, you can't because of the straw.
We're not living in Minecraft world.
No, I was going to
Lego world.
Sonia, that was excellent. Yeah.
We definitely want them in balls.
Okay.
Because, you're right. How will it go up the straw?
Also, I've never seen a square bubble, and this is bubble tea, so I don't know what we're doing.
Exactly.
Berg, what a wild question. All right.
So, you spend a little time. It doesn't have to be perfectly spherical. Just spend a little time, roll it. I'm not going to lie, this part takes a little while. It takes me probably 40 minutes to do the whole batch by myself.
Wow, okay.
But you
get the girls involved.
Get the kids.
Yeah.
Right? Get the kids. It's like DIY bubble tea.
Yeah.
So like that, and then you just make the whole batch. But one thing that I do want to caution everyone is before you roll out 100 of these pearls, take your bubble tea straw and just take a look at the size, okay? Because I see a lot of nods.
Yes.
Because I think one of the saddest things that has happened to me personally is rolling a whole bunch of pearls, making it, and then going to take that first sip, and it goes
Yeah.
And it's chained to straw.
Yes.
And nothing is going at that straw.
Yeah.
So it's like soul crushing.
It is a little
Yeah.
bit, and then it doesn't
Yeah.
go into bubble tea. It's more like bubble soup, and that's not what
Yeah,
we
you
want.
gotta start
You gotta
drinking
eat
it with a spoon.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's not happy days.
No.
Okay, so yeah, do that and make sure they're all gonna fit in your straw. And then you have that all done, dust it in a little tapioca starch so
Yep.
they don't stick. And then you can either boil it right away, or you can actually freeze it on a sheet pan like this
Oh,
for
right
another
on.
day, and then just cook straight from frozen.
So I love that because you can get these all kind of prepped in advance,
Yeah.
get them ready to go, and then if you want, throw them in the freezer, and you can make bubble tea whenever you want.
Exactly. Put on the good stuff and just roll away.
I like this. Fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, so to cook these pearls, we want to bring a large pot of water to a boil.
Okay.
Add the pearls in there, stir it so they don't stick to each other.
Totally.
And just as soon as they float to the top, cover it and lower the heat way down to a gentle simmer.
Okay.
And then we want to simmer them for anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, just depending on the size of the pearls and also to some extent the hydration of the dough itself.
Got
Those
it.
are both things that impact how long it cooks. But if you're unsure, just take one out and cut it in half. And just look for no pin dot of opacity
Yeah.
in the middle.
Basically, if it looks a little dry in the middle, or like a little not jelly,
Yeah.
then it's not cooked yet.
Exactly.
Okay, right on.
So, but as soon as it's all the way through, you want to take that off the heat and plunge it into an ice bath so that we can stop the cooking because we don't want mushy tapioca
No,
balls,
I don't want
right?
a mushy
No, we
tapioca
don't
ball.
want-
No.
And then
All right.
drain that and then put it in a different dish. And what you want to do is add some brown sugar syrup.
Oh, okay,
as
so
well.
how did you make this brown sugar syrup?
So this is a very standard syrup just made with water and dark brown sugar and then just cook down a little.
This looks so
Yeah.
good.
And what it's doing in there, it's not only is that preventing it from sticking together, but they're also kind of marinating in all that nice syrup, right?
Nice.
While it sits there. And you could leave them for a few hours,
Okay.
I would say. You don't want to refrigerate this after they've cooked.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can freeze them, but don't refrigerate them because they lose the bouncy, chewy mouthfeel.
That we want. We want to
Yeah.
keep that beautiful
Exactly.
chew. Oh my gosh, this looks
So-
like a delicious bowl of blueberries.
But better.
Yeah, but way better.
Way
Yeah, yeah.
So are we ready to assemble?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, good. So there is a prescribed order to doing this.
Got it.
Okay. First, we want to go in with the pearls and make sure to get some of the syrup in there too.
Yeah.
'Cause that's going to flavor the drink
Okay. Whoa.
as much as you want.
I was gonna say.
Let's keep going.
I'm gonna go on. I was like, okay, we gotta save them for later. Yeah.
Okay. Next is we're gonna want ice, right?
Oh, ice is next. Okay.
And we want a lot of ice today, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not-
Today is
it's a little bit of a scorcher.
100% ice.
Also, I've been eating spicy food. I've been eating lobster food. It's a good day.
Yeah.
You gotta hydrate, and ice is the best way to hydrate. All right.
How's that?
Beautiful. That looks awesome for me.
Okay, and then for a little flourish, we want to take a spoon and just some of this brown sugar syrup and drizzle it down the side of the cup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. And then it just makes it really, really pretty.
Well, this feels almost. Make sure you stay on the inside, or else you're gonna have really sticky hands. Oh.
And
Yours is so much cuter than mine. Oh my gosh, I gotta do it more. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Sonia's is so pretty. Okay.
look, oh.
That's so pretty.
And then the milk is the last.
We gotta find some milk.
We need-
One
we-
second, I think my milk salesman is coming in. Yeah. All right.
Okay,
so any
so-
type of milk works?
Any type of milk works. This is cow's milk, I believe, but I often use plant milk at home.
Beautiful.
And then you top that up, and that really shows the syrup
The
drizzle
syrup.
as well.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm so
And then
excited.
the best time is for a little taste.
Now these are your own personal metal boba straws,
They
right?
are, yeah.
I
You
feel
need
very
personal
fancy.
boba straws.
You need a personal
in
boba straw
life.
if you're taking your boba seriously. So give it a
Exactly.
stir.
Give it a stir.
Okay, shall we? Cheers to you, Sonia. That was amazing. What a delight. I'm surprised.
They made it through the straw.
I'm surprised every time. One goes in, and it's a delight. Oh my gosh. Cheers to you. Absolutely amazing. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.